Christmas morning, just waiting for the boys to come out. Hey guys!
Go in the stocking.
Hey!
Mom!
I
got a game book.
Wow.
Who gave you this?
Santa.
Oh.
You see that little kid in the red shirt? This is me. Or I guess you could say, that was me. Christmas morning. Some would say the most innocent time in a child's life. Nothing can top being in a house full of your family, opening gifts from Santa and the people you care about most. The excitement on my eyes from opening these gifts from the big red man are just unmatched. I can't even think of a time that I was as excited as I was over that little Dora book. Everything in the world was such a blessing.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Where has that mindset gone? A lot of the times my mom asked me where that little kid has gone, and how I've changed so much. But honestly, that's just life. I really can't say that I don't miss these times, but I guess that's what we have videos and photos for. And that's why I've fallen in love with them. All it takes is a split second and you can capture a memory that'll stay with you for the rest of your life. But to get back on track, who is this little kid in the red shirt? Who am I? That's a question that I still yet to figure out an answer to. I'm sure at some point in your life you've asked the same thing. Who am I? July 25th, 2004. My 4th birthday. Unfortunately, I can't find any film from an earlier time in my life, but I'm sure this will do. A young 4-year-old me with some of my family and closest friends celebrating a day of life. My life. There was presents, a piñata, and best of all, cake. Oh, vanilla cake. That was my weakness. Back to the story though. As a kid growing up, I was the subject of sports. Being the youngest of 2, I tended to follow in my brother's footsteps, and I played baseball and basketball. As a kid, nothing else mattered but sports and video games to me. It's pretty basic, and I know, but that's just how it was. As I got older, my love for basketball grew and became so much in my eyes that I set baseball aside to put all my focus and love into basketball. It's basketball camps, school ball, AAU, and honestly, anything that had to do with the sport, I was all in for. As I grew older, I wildly improved from my underwhelming 2 points a game, and I actually started to get quite good. High school basketball is really where I found most of my success, being one of the highest scorers in my freshman and sophomore year. I was even fortunate enough to make the all-star team a few times. But as later years in my high school career went on, I started to love other things, and my love for photography and making videos hit in my last year of high school. And as I became injured more often, and gained more skill in my own work, I put basketball to the back burners as I focused on my new love. My whole life dedicated to this one sport, and all the time that I put in, and all the time that my parents and all the money that my parents put into me was suddenly just a waste, and I just didn't care for it as much as I once did. You can only imagine how hard it is for my parents to hear that I don't want to follow in my brother's footsteps and play basketball post-secondary, and that I just want to shift my focus onto something different. Fast forward 1 year, and here we are. This is me. I'm not in school right now, and I use all my free time working on my craft and building my brand Nova, which I'm sure you'll probably hear a whole lot about. But although I feel like I have a lot of things figured out, I'm just as lost and clueless as I was 19 years ago when I was born. The one thing that I have learned is who I am. I am Andre.